It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, they've got Reza Shea. Daniels out there with Young. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the 4. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Offensive rebound. They shoot again. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here are the Heat now. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the middle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks, David. So it's the Hawks now. The Heat getting the bucket. Young, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hero against Young. Pass to Ware from past the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Shots good by Hero.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Pass to Gay. Young up top. He's covered by Hero. Hero against Young. Miami grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Hawks trailing. Young with the ball. Last time out he had 38 points. Here's Gay. He's guarded by Adebayo. Lock at 6. Young from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Well, if you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Hero. The 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Young finds Okongwu. Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 points so far.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Mitchell, a screen on Young. Hero from long range. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Karis LeVert's checked in for Rizachet. Heat also with the sub. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. There's 1:59 left to play here in the first. Pass to Gay. And here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Young. Hero against LeVert. Adebayo passes to Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Ware. Poked away.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
1:03 left to play in the first quarter. For the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Young outside. Back to Daniels. Pass to LeVert. They set the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Miami trailing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Robinson to the paint. And he dunks it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Mitchell against Young. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go with a 3. Not going to go that time. Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On offense, here are the Heat. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. You've got Kevin Love. Rozier's out there with Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Highsmith in at the power forwards position.
Look, Capella's got to use the tools that he has, and it's that size on offense that he can command the defense's attention.
Shooting 2. We got this. We got this. Oh, I got shooter, man. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Good.
That's good from Capella. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
Here's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
First one falls for him. LeVert hits both of them. Now the Heat with it. Now here's Rozier. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Wiggins kicks to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Rozier's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. Here's LeVert. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Rozier. And the Heat, another 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's LeVert after Terry Rozier's basket. Back to Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 3-pointer. And it's Reese Shea missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to LeVert. Back to Wallace. Smith grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 6. Down low. Here's Jovic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Inside. Here's Niang. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Niang's got his first points in this one. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a new group in for the Heat. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Heat. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And, of course, there's the Hawks. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And, you know, for the Heat, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triplets.
Here's Gay. He's guarded by Adebayo. And it's LeVert missing. Miami leading by 6. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
There's the screen to the inside. Here's Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Tries again. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Heat also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in. Pass to Gay. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero against Young. Hero kicks to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Here's Daniels. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Daniels. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Daniels has got 5 points so far. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 3. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Well, right now for the Heat, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, guys, Karis LeVert getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Heat leading by 3. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. Well, they have not overcome that.
They've got Young. Also, Daniels out there. Okongwu is out there with Rizichet. And Gay is in at power forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 2-point game. For the tie. It's stolen by Adebayo. They push it up 4 on 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Rizichet. Here's Gay. He's guarded by Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Here's Young. Rebound by the Heat. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. And the first one at the line is good.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Now, the two-way aspect of what Bam Adebayo brings to an NBA court, that's what you have to appreciate. He's so well-rounded as a player, and teams would love to have that kind of ability. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Wiggins with it. Up top, Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Trae Young on top.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Gay. Here's Rizichet. No good from outside. Miami leading by 5. On the wing, Wiggins. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Young.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here is Young. after Tyler Hero's miss. Okongwu against Adebayo. Now Young. 9 points in the game so far. The Hawks again can't hit. Shoots from 12. Again the miss by the Heat. The Hawks trail by 5. Riza with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Drops in the tray.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Miami no good on that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Niang no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for Miami. The lead is 2. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Rozier against Wallace. Offensive rebound. Screen by Niang. To the right side. 5 on the clock. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Adebayo. Now, here's Rozier. LeVert defending. Shot on the wing. And the shot falls short this time. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Wallace with the ball. Screen by Niang. For Atlanta, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And it's tied up with that one. Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Jovic is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Rozier. And he converts the layup. Rozier's got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hawks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And here's LeVert. Here's Mann. From outside, off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Miami ahead. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Robinson is out there with Rozier. And there's Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now, here's Rozier. Anderson, a screen on Wallace. Robinson left side. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
Here's LeVert into the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Capella dishes to Wallace. Aston Yang. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clock at 4. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by the Heat. Left side, Rozier. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 2.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Here's LeVert. Knocks it down from 7 feet. LeVert's got 6 here in this quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Rozier. The shot's good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Wallace finds LeVert. Now Niang. Pass to man. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Niang, no good. The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Anderson passes to Rozier. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. It's LeVert on the wing. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gaze checked in. Reza Shea is coming in for man. Dyson Daniels checked in for Karis LeVert. Young is subbed in for Wallace. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Ware dishes to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Covered by Mitchell. Lock at 6. Here's Gay. The 17-footer. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Wiggins left side. And here's Adebayo. Hero with it. Defended by Young. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Hero no good. The Hawks trailing. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Rizichet. Wiggins with the block.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can...
Oh!
Yeah. And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Young against Hero. It's Young on the wing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up the mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Young looking it over. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Pass to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
The Heat leading by 3. Outside, Hero. Wiggins from outside. Drills it from outside.
And Wiggins stepping up in a big moment. That's huge for this ball club.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Young from outside. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
Count it!
Tyler Hero in the zone.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Inside, Adebayo. It falls!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young's shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Three-pointer, Daniels. No good on that one. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.